The young man seems to think highly of you, boss. He invoked your name with a measure of respect.
Mr. Colvin, sir. Fuck you.
Oh, well, at least I said mister. That was delicious.
There's more.
No, man. Save room for the cobbler.
Would you like ice cream on it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Nice manners.
Uh-huh.
What you told me on the phone, buddy.
He's acting well.
Money? Boy, how you and Marlo? You okay?
Fine.
As far as I know, yeah.
What he did to your boy?
What boy are you talking?
Big
Kevin.
boy. You want to rub his hands together all the time?
Kevin?
You ain't heard? Chris and Snoop walked him down an alley. He in a vacant now.
How you know that?
I seen him lay hands on the boy.
Mm-hmm.
Now the word out in the street.
Why are you saying it? You know that he can't do anything about it.
Like to see about my DSS code. Do you have an appointment? Why I need an appointment?
Zenobia, I don't think she needs an appointment.
Sorry, just trying to make it realistic. You gonna take a number and wait. I need to see somebody right now.
Don't get angry. Anger doesn't help. It just makes people defensive. Tell her what you need calmly.
Sorry, nothing we can do. Fuck you, Chandra. Shade out for me.
Sadly do.
Just tell her what you
True.
need.
I'm sorry, but true. The administration, most of the time.
Fuck you for real.
Are not really the example that you want to show to that woman.
Typical day?
I wouldn't know. My first time.
Uh-huh.
Your first time.
Mr. Donnelly oversees this project.
It's the end of this project.
Morning, Reverend.
You can't even say hello to him?
Glad you finally answered. Now I got Marlo people getting ready to make a drop. Yeah, they got the package. Dad put them in the trunk. Lady Marlo. You want the license?
You're giving him the priest, you know, the reverend?
G-O-D.
Praise God!
Ladies, cell phone? We got like a half hour on it. No thanks.
Oh really, you don't trust Erk and you're right. I'm not gonna blame you for that, you know.
You can catch us on our best day. Or your worst day.
On the whole, they've actually made a lot of progress.
Look, dumber class, the more engaged we were reaching them.
Fewer outbursts, no suspensions.
But are they really learning anything? Yes. How many of your students could realistically be expected to return to a regular classroom?
Maybe one, and I'm not even sure.
Considering where we started, considering that those kids ain't out there tearing up other classes.
Mrs. Donnelly. A tremendous achievement.
All along, Mrs. Donnelly.
You're
You
back.
said anything. I just don't see it. Many of these kids are profoundly damaged. And I think any gain or progress is temporary. I think this project may be flawed.
Girls making a play for you to keep.
By, just, what did you call it?
Burrell thinks that he's giving you what you
Well,
want.
it's completely counter.
He probably figures if you can't find, then you can't find.
Ain't those laws no?
My guess is Rolls heard about it days ago from half a dozen district commanders.
Why did you come to me? You know, why not go to Rawls?
Because it's different.
Because I need to know if you're serious. If Rolls already came to you and this shit's still going on, then you're okay with it, which is for me a problem.
Well, I gave you my word.
Yes, sir. You did.
Well, thanks for going outside the chain of command.
Yes. To go directly to
Don't
him.
expect me to make it happen.
Oh, I love that. I love that. I think that I'm gonna love that. I'm gonna love that.
I see those hands. What's the problem, boss? Step slowly out of the vehicle, keep your hands up.
Oh, I would love for Bubs to be around, you know, and to be like, remember me?
Son, be gentle in that. Fucked up, I ain't your son.
Praise God, like really, Erk You're not the most clever.
What's this? You know what? I'm gonna damn sure get your name and badge number.
I'm sorry for you, Irk, but you deserve it. After all of the mistakes.
Daniels. I don't think I know him.
Oh, he hasn't played much politics, though he used to be married to the new councilwoman in the 11th.
This is the last man we want as police commissioner on the Reese.
This is the only one that I want.
He wouldn't listen to me.
Oh, he's the mayor's boy, definitely.
No.
Garcetti is looking for how much of a salary bump?
50,000 at least to make the position competitive.
Give him 25. It'll be enough to make him think.
You said that you would help, but right there you're not helping. Ah, he's really playing for both sides, that one. You're back, you!
Hey, Ma. How was New York?
Did you spend all of his money?
Who asked?
This is my teacher, Ma. Mr. Colvin.
Why he here? You in trouble?
Cops picked me up saying I'm slinging. They was gonna send me to baby booking.
But we took him in.
You leave my son the fuck alone. And you
That's a weird thank you!
go to baby booking in the damn house.
See what he's dealing with? What kind of parents?
Nice of you to give him the collar. I might turn out a decent policeman. Gotta come from somewhere. Young generation, well.
You're
What
with
about you guys?
your
Follow
kids?
your dad's footsteps?
It's true. You quit drinking?
Yes.
We'll have a beer now and again. How's Dennis?
Dennis is Dennis. We're close. We're not. Not speeding.
We good.
Yes.
The kids have my number.
Oh. If I'd known you were gonna grow up to be a grown-up.
Don't ruin all of these efforts that he made, please.
Where you going?
I'm gonna look for him.
No.
I ain't gonna find him.
Why not?
Cause he ain't coming back.
You're waiting for something. A confirmation, maybe?
What's about? Like you don't know.
Man, I ain't been home long enough to get in somebody's shit.
Like boys, motherfucker?
What?
Boys, you like fucking?
Man, I like pussy.
So you got kids?
I ain't touching kids. Who told me that?
Know what you're saying? But when the inside, ain't no pussy.
Well, man, shit. You been inside? Man gotta bust his nut, know what I'm saying?
I do.
I was right. All of what I suspect about him, I was right. And Chris, I think that you know. He knows. You're doing it for Michael, but also for yourself, Chris.
Dang, you didn't even wait to get the motherfucker in the house.
We don't care about making this one clean. I knew it, I fucking knew it. She didn't find him. I knew it, I fucking knew it. And right there, you know, the fact that she went after him, she wanted to find him, she wanted him back. The fact that she didn't see that her own son was afraid of that guy. That she didn't see that he was abusing him. Or maybe she chose to not see it. It's making me so mad, you know. An adult who is abusing a kid, it's making me so mad. An adult who is letting someone do it, it's making me also mad, really mad, you know, like, for me to abuse and to not protect, it's the same. Do you understand what I mean? Like, I knew it, I fucking knew it. You know, Michael was mad at this guy, and at first I had trouble to understand why, but just how Michael reacted when the guy touched him like that at some point. I knew it, I felt it, and then when Michael just ran because the guy left with his brother, I was like, that's it. There is a question, you know, of being abused. I didn't know if it was himself, or maybe I even thought that maybe he could sell, you know, kids to be abused. Like that moment at the end with Chris just beating the guy again and again to death, because Chris, he knows for sure the way that he looked at Michael when Michael didn't want to respond about what the guy did to him. Chris knew what it was about, and right there the fact that Chris was beating him like that, Chris knew what he was talking about. Like, truly, he lived the same stuff. Right there, killing that guy, he killed him for Michael but also for himself. I'm a little, not ashamed, but mad at myself, because I'm glad that this guy is dead, you know, was killed, and like that. But you know what I think? I think that people, they deserve a second chance as long as they paid for their mistakes, they said that they wanted to change, and they are really doing stuff to prove that they want to do it. But right there, this guy, he didn't pay for that mistake. He didn't regret what he did, you know, how he was acting with Michael, and clearly he didn't plan to change, meaning that he could have hurt also his own son. I have trouble to say it. So yes, I'm okay for him to be killed, and like that. I'm okay also because they didn't kill Randy. I prefer for them, you know, to make a reputation like that to the kid. Yes, he's a snitch. Come on, like that's it. This kid, Randy, is gonna have that reputation of being a snitch. Maybe, you know, he's gonna be bullied for it a little at school and stuff like that. But I don't think that he's gonna get bullied into the streets, not really. And maybe it can be great even, you know, for Randy, because no one is gonna want him involved, you know, with them, with the drug business. No one is gonna trust him, so hey, maybe Randy can be safe, you know, like in fact at the end. Yes, it's gonna be rough, but come on. Remember the situation of Duquan at the beginning of this season? No one was considering him, no one was respecting him, the kids, some adults, and see how it turned, you know, for Duquan, so it's okay. Nay, the fact that he was arrested a second time by Carver, the fact that Carver helped him again, you know, by finding a solution for the night, then finding a solution to find an adult to take care of him. I love that, you know, for Nate, that Carver and Colvin tried to help him that much. But just, you know, by returning the boy home and seeing how his mom is acting, I think that Colvin understood that first, this kid is acting like that because adults around him are acting like that, his own parents are acting like that, his own mother is acting like that. She's not polite, you know, she's not saying hi, thank you, you're welcome, you know, polite stuff like that. And Nate doesn't have the choice to be involved or not into the business because of his own mother. Like, his own mother was mocking him because he didn't want to go to jail, he was afraid of it. Okay, baby jail, I don't know how they are saying it. But I think that Colvin, just with these interactions, can understand a lot more about Nate's situation and Nate's attitude than all of what they are doing in classes. Like, I can really make a parallel between all of this project, you know, with these kids, with trying to socialize them, and all of the Hamsterdam situation. At the beginning, a lot of good intentions, you know, a lot of good ideas, why not? And in fact, with what they are truly making, it can't work. Like, I can see that right there, they're not progressing at all with all of these kids. I can't imagine that none of them, in fact, can change. And it was not a mistake, you know, from beginning to the end, but it's not something which can last. Like that girl, you know, the one who talked last, that was rough, you know, what she said, but all of that thing about the change that you made on these kids were only temporary. If you manage to make some change, for that, I have to confess that I agree with her. And now, Michael, now that the Marlo's team killed someone for you. Little Kevin, I'm sorry that the Marlo's team, they killed him. But you know, again, between him and Randy, I made my choice. I'm sorry for little Kevin. I'm wondering what Buddy is gonna decide to do. You know, he didn't know about it. We saw his reaction when he learned that information. We know that at the beginning he didn't want to work with Marlo, but he didn't have any other choice. I don't know, I hope that he's not gonna try something weird. The fact that after that him and Pud were talking about it, making the comparison with Wallace, you know how much I cried when they killed Wallace. You know that I was mad at them for sure, but also I considered the fact that they were just pawns and they had to do it, they were obeying to orders. And you know how much I love Buddy and Pud, so. But, you know, the fact that they made a comparison with it, like, we killed Wallace because he was a snitch, right there, they killed Kevin because he was a snitch. Oh, but they didn't have the confirmation that he was truly a snitch. Yes, but for Wallace it was the same, just we had the order to kill him like they did for Kevin. That's an interesting conversation and parallel. I'm not sure that it's gonna be enough for Buddy, we'll see. All of the situation with Herc and Bubs, do I need to talk about it? The fact that Herc, again, didn't keep his promise to Bubs, all of what happened after that, with Herc arresting that reverend, you know, and it's gonna be bad for him, I don't care. Like, I fucking don't care, that was a good joke. That was well played, you know, from Bubs. I'm not gonna blame Bubs, you know, for not trusting Herc and for, you know, making that joke on him. I don't care about it. And Herc, the fact that you're really additioning the mistakes since 3 episodes, something like that. I appreciate Herc, you know, but him being like that, it's reminding me how we began everything with Herc, you know, Herc from season 1, that Herc with Carver, with Pris also during that moment, just going at the towers, you know, just to tease these guys, to beat them up just for having fun. You know, him acting like that, you know, not respecting his promises, not considering Bubs at all, just thinking about himself. Giving that information about Randy just because he's stupid. I want to feel sorry about him because with that mistake with the Reverend, for sure it's gonna be bad for him. We saw that his boss is not really glad about his work. But in a way, I think that he needs to take the responsibility about all of his mistakes and to be punished for it. If it's about, you know, being out of the major crimes unit, for what the major crimes unit is right now, I think that it can be something great, in fact, for him. Without your stripes also, why not? Maybe that can be your punishment. Daniels, I love the fact that he wants me to tell him what is happening. I hate the senator because of the fact that he's playing for both sides. I hate people like him, but he's representing well people like him, you know, political guys like him. all of what is going on, you know, like Burwell, who was just trying to have good numbers to impress Tommy. Clearly you don't understand what Tommy wants, the changes that he wants to make. Rolls is just a puppet, you know, used by both of you, and he doesn't know clearly what to do. When Daniels really came to you to tell you the truth, Tommy, so come on. Another promotion for Daniels? I would love it. McNulty, tell me that you're gonna resist and you're not gonna go back with your ex, you know, having sex with her and stuff like that. He's really such in a good place right now, like he's not drinking anymore, he's with a good woman, he's just making his job and he's making it right. We saw it with this arrest that he made right there. Come on, McNulty, stay like that. I'm not saying that by going back with his ex-wife is gonna be bad again, but you know, old habits can come back really easily, really quickly. And I'm not sure, in fact, that they can be in a good relationship, these two, that it can be something good for McNulty. Oh, we'll see. Omar is still keeping an eye on Marlo, on his team, on the entire situation. I hope that you have a plan, because your boy Ronaldo is getting a little bored, you know, of the situation. We'll see. And I'm gonna see that right now, because I'm gonna watch one more episode today. It's all for you for this video. Remember that if you're watching this on YouTube, you can already have my reactions and my thoughts about the 4 next episodes. Again, it's such a lot. 4 next episodes on my Patreon. No matter what, it's all for you for this video, and it's all for me for now. So bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me you built a time machine?
Crazy.